What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wolfcryer here, and welcome to Wolfcryer IRL, where I get to talk about whatever the hell I want. Now, I used to do these videos quite a bit back in the day when I was first starting off on YouTube, and for the first couple of years that I was doing this whole endeavor of making YouTube videos and the such. But I recently got away from it and turned it into channel update videos, pretty much where I would talk about, what's going on with the Twitch streams, the YouTube videos, and how we were progressing in this whole thing, as well as thanking everybody out there who was a supporter and a follower. And I still greatly appreciate everybody who has ever supported me in any way, shape, or form, whether that's by subscribing on YouTube, becoming a channel member, or a Twitch follower, Twitch subscriber, dropping biddies on Twitch, or joining me on Patreon. All of those people, whether you've looked at my video just once, I've greatly appreciated you, because you guys have built this channel. This video is going to be a little bit different, and definitely, I would say, not a real upbeat video for those of you who were tuning in for some sort of upbeat, this is what's going on type of video. This is more an explanation as to what the hell's been going on with me personally, as far as the Twitch streams and YouTube videos, and why everything's cut back so much. And hopefully in the future, this will serve as a way for me to break out of this funk. And I just want to talk to you guys, because you guys have, like I said, built this. I didn't build this. I just love creating videos. I love doing YouTube and Twitch streams, and I love the artistic aspect of it, as well as being able to get my opinions out to everybody and that sort of thing. But I didn't build this. Everybody here that's watching this video built this, not me. And I want to say thank you to you all, but I want to give an explanation, because I think you all deserve it. So, what happened? I would say that it all started with BlizzCon of last year. The whole Diablo Immortal thing, I don't think that registered so much into this whole aspect as everybody thinks. Yes, it did bother me. I thought maybe this would be the end of Level with a Cause, and Level with a Cause is my charity foundation, and we do streams at the beginning of every single Diablo 3 season since season 11, and it's something that's very important. Next to you all watching this video, it's the most important thing I do, because I love trying to find a way to actually make a difference in this world. I don't do that in my regular daily job. I don't make a difference in the world. I don't have an impact, if you will. And Level with a Cause is a way for me to create that impact. And the whole Diablo Immortal announcement, that kind of made me think, is this the end of Level with a Cause? And once I realized that it was not going to be the end, that was fine. Everything was back to normal within a week of BlizzCon. I really enjoyed my BlizzCon trip. I got to meet a lot of great people who I hope to see once again at this year's upcoming BlizzCon, hopefully under better circumstances, but we'll have to wait and see. But overall, the trip was good. Trip was fun. I got to meet some awesome people, and then I got home, and things balanced back out after the whole outrage incident with Immortal and all that. Everything balanced out. The next Level with a Cause went really well, and that sort of thing, but something else happened during that last November. And it was towards the end of the month, in November of last year, that things really started to take a turn, if you will. During the summer of last year, I put a heavy effort into Twitch, trying to become partner, and at my peak of last summer, I was averaging 74 viewers concurrently. And that's one of the prerequisites for Twitch. You need at least 75 concurrent viewers, and I could have kept going and could have got there, but I was really put down by the fact that Twitch said that because I was auto-hosted by a lot of the community, people like Riker, who I appreciate so much in all of what I do, people like Bloodshed, Dropadooski, Anime Disco Bear, SVR90, everybody that I look up to, Leviathan, And because I was auto-hosted by so many people, they weren't counting a lot of those views. So that kind of made me feel bad as well. But back to November. What happened in November was a follower of mine, and he passed away. And this was a gentleman who would pop into my stream and, either drop biddies or send me a host from his stream, and we'd just chit chat. He'd, occasionally drop donations, but whether he did that or not, he would be there and he would talk. And we would talk about what's going on in Diablo 3. We would talk about what's going on in life, this, that, and the other. And he was somebody that I got used to seeing on a regular basis. There are those of you out there who I love seeing every single time I stream, and this was one of them. And Sergeant Chingon passed away last November, and it punched me in the gut, and it was weird, and I hated myself for it because I went to work the next few days and I was a zombie. But I didn't know this person. I never talked to him. We never went and had a beer. I never heard his voice. And yet it affected me in such a negative way, and it dropped me into a severe depression, if you will. I probably hid it very well during my videos and my streams during the time. Hopefully I did. But I did not hide it at home. My wife was able to see the fact that I was drifting effortlessly into a depression, and it was something that affected me for months. And still to this day, it's something that gets under my skin. This is a person who looked up to people like me and Drapadewski, and he found friendship, a kindred, if you will, in what we do as gamers. And it was something that really caught me by surprise, that I was so devastated by losing somebody I didn't really quote unquote know. And I don't think anybody outside of the Gamers Association, if you will, knows what that feels like, to lose somebody that you never physically knew. And it can still hurt, and it really got to me. And at the time, was talking to Drapadewski, and we would discuss this because he was also a big follower of Drapadewski. I think they had hung out sometimes, and it was just something that just rocked both of our worlds. And I said to Drop, I don't know if I can do this anymore, because I don't know if I can let this many people into my circle. I don't know if I have the emotional fortitude to allow all of you to mean this much to me. And believe it or not, you do. When you show up at streams and you talk to me and you, hey, what's up, Wolfcryer? That type of stuff. You don't have to donate a dime for me to appreciate the fact that you're there, that you said hi, that we talk, that I get to find out a little bit more about you every time I stream or every time you comment on a video. And I don't know if I was able to do that. That's when I started taking big breaks from streaming, and the length between my videos started extending. And it was because I was afraid. I was afraid to let you guys in. And that's weird, because I want to make this into a full-time job type of thing eventually. And I want to be professional about it. But I don't want to lose me in that process. And part of me is the fact that I care about people who seem to care about me. And that's always going to be reciprocated. We might not always agree on certain topics. We might not always have the same opinions on different games or different viewpoints. That's always going to be something that we look at a little bit differently. We all have different eyes. We all have different ways that we look at things. We all have different likes and dislikes. And what might be best for me is not going to be best for everybody. And that's why sometimes some of my very opinionated pieces I worry about putting up. And part of what I do allows me to get my opinion across as well. And I don't think I'd do this if I can't add that aspect of it. I don't want to be strictly a games journalist. I want to be able to give my viewpoint. I want to be able to give my opinion. And I want you guys to be able to give yours in that comment section or while I'm streaming during live chat and that sort of thing. I want to hear your thoughts and I want you to hear mine. And that's part of what's awesome about YouTube. But at the same time, if there's thousands of people that I recognize on a daily basis when they come talk to me, they're part of that circle. There's so many people out there that I owe a debt to for this almost 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 5,000 Twitch followers. I have subs that pay me monthly to stream on Twitch, and I, for the most part, have not been streaming that much, and I'm sorry, and I will get back to streaming. I do have plans for streaming. I do have current projects that I'm working on as far as updating the stream, updating different scenes, and that sort of thing. So all that stuff is being worked on, but right now I've withdrawn for the most part, and I I'm trying to get that back. It's weird. Somebody posted on Twitter the other day, Vivian Vandalized. She posted something that made a ton of sense. When depression starts to make you feel like you don't want to or you can't do something you absolutely love doing. And that's kind of what happened over the last year or so is I've fallen into this hole of thinking I don't want to do what I definitely love doing. I love making YouTube videos. I love editing them. It's weird because it takes me around half an hour to 40 minutes to record a 10, 12-minute video, but it takes me around 2.5 hours to edit them sometimes. And it's just, I love doing it. I love that artistic aspect of it. I apologize for this video going down this road. If you feel that, this isn't the channel for you, I greatly appreciate everything that you've given me so far, that you've done for me. And I totally understand this was not something that you expected to come see. And I apologize for that. I don't mean to go down this road, but I needed to talk to you guys. I needed to talk to everybody and let them know what's going on. I do plan on starting up the streams again. I do plan on getting myself back into it. I've been playing a lot of Path of Exile. I do plan on playing some Diablo 3 when the PTR launches, which should be soon. I do plan on getting into that. I do plan on making videos for Diablo 3 again. Right now, I've just been very bored with Diablo 3. And that's not to say Diablo 3 is a bad game. I don't think that. Because if it was, I wouldn't have played 3,500 plus hours of Diablo 3. It's just right now, I'm bored with it. And I usually, over the last 2 years, have bounced between Path of Exile and Diablo. I've just kept the Path of Exile part a secret for the most part. I play both games. I love both games. They are completely different games for the most part. And they've got different things to do, and it breaks up the monotony how a season starts for Diablo, and then a few weeks later, a league starts for Path of Exile. It works out great. It's a cure for boredom for me because I get to do both. I get to enjoy my Diablo 3, and then when I start to wane and get a little bit bored, Path of Exile comes out with something fresh, and I go do that, and then vice versa. When I start getting bored with Path of Exile, it's time for the PTR for Diablo. So it works out really, really well. And that's something I can't wait to get back into, is some Diablo 3 content. I'd make more Path of Exile content, but I'm not as good as those people out there like Dropadooski or the big names like Mathil, Ziggy, Zizaran, people like that. Otherwise, I'd be creating Path of Exile content, but I don't think I have as much to offer yet until I learn the game a little bit more. It's been a few years and I'm still learning new stuff every day with that game, which is what excites me about that game. Where Diablo 3, I know a lot. I can play it pretty damn well. and I can progress really far on the leaderboards and then take a break. And I do plan on putting up more ARPG update videos because I'm really enjoying that series, looking at different games that might be coming up, and hopefully Diablo 4 will eventually be part of that series as well. And then should D4 ever come out, you bet your ass I will be in that game testing things and making videos for it and progressing this channel even further. But I just wanted to give you guys some type of update as far as where we're at, what's up with the Twitch streams, what's up with the YouTube videos, why is there no Diablo content, and mainly it's because I'm not playing Diablo currently. I will be once again, but right now I'm all in the path of exile. And going forward, there will be a good mix of both PoE, Diablo 3, and other action role-playing games, as well as possibly branching out a little bit further, trying to get into those different games that are out there. But right now, I'd like to stay close to home with the action role-playing genre. And I think that's a good jumping point. So we'll definitely be seeing more of those type of news videos, if you will. And I want to say thank you all for letting me babble. I know that this video is nowhere near what you signed up for when you came to Wolfcryer and clicked that subscribe button, but I just wanted to get this information out because it's been under my skin and I don't let you guys into it. And I think you deserve it because, like I said, you've built this channel. This channel is yours. So I don't have a right to withhold information as to why the channel slowed down. We will get out of this funk. We will get back into creating videos. We will get back into streaming on Twitch and on YouTube as well. I want to get back into doing at least one stream a month on YouTube, getting a stream out there for you folks that follow me only on YouTube and that sort of thing. And we will do this. I just needed a little bit of time, and hopefully things are going to be returning to normal very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I always greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button if you're here this long, and let me know in that comment section your thoughts on this video, what you'd like to see from this channel, because you guys are definitely somebody that I want to listen to as far as future content as well. What would you like to see out of this channel? I want to know, so let me know. And you all, just thank you. Thank you. Just keep being you guys. And thank you for all that you've done for me. And hopefully in some way, shape, or form, I've done something for you as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so very much. And you all have a fantastic day. Peace.